What's up, YouTube? It's that dude. Today I'm going to be talking about a personal favorite of mine, shot in the spotlight on a show called Eyeshield 21. Eyeshield 21 is my favorite, and there's a little bias here, or is one of my favorite, because I'm a huge football fan, and to my knowledge, Eyeshield 21 is the only American football anime. You have a plethora of anime about basketball, soccer, baseball. You only have one when it comes to football, and that alone makes it worth a watch. Yeah. As far as characters go, I just one of Show 21 shining achievements are you really like grow to love the characters. You grow to love Senna. You really grow to love Yoichi. Ranta. You grow to love him too, and his comic relief. Even though the joke about him being a monkey gets kind of old after a while, but the main character Senna, despite the fact that he's the main character, you never feel like he's OP. Like, he has godlike speed, but he never overpowers anyone. He doesn't like outsmart people. He just has that speed, which really pigeonholes him into what he can do. But that kind of works to his benefit because you never feel like he's just gonna go out and beat all the odds. He has to play to his strength. He doesn't like garner everybody else's powers. He doesn't like see somebody strong, so cool, I'm gonna become strong too, or like all these other things. He just has his one ability, and he hones that one ability. So he never feel like he's overpowered. You never get the sense that there's nothing he can't do. Now, the character I think really makes Eyeshield 21 special is Yoichi, the quarterback of the Devil Bats. Yoichi he's not a great athlete. He's not like he doesn't have an amazing arm to play quarterback, but he is super smart and he's conniving, and so like he really fits as the leader of the team. You know, he's so lovable despite the fact that he's constantly like blackmailing people and forcing them to do things they don't want to do. Like, he shoots at people's feet with guns. Like, how many characters can do that and you still like them? So, you have your side characters, your Mamoni, Ranta, Kurita. Kurita, he's like the lovable fat guy of the group, but every show needs a lovable fat guy. Um, he you grow to love him because of his hard work, and he really plays off Yoichi really well. But despite the characters, what really makes iShow 21 good also is the personality of each individual team. Like, yeah, the Devil Bats are like some kind of hodgepodge band of misfits that come together and manage to make a really good team. But the other teams also have their own personalities. Like the White Knights are kind of like a militaristic team. They're really strict in their regiments. Um, they play with a single goal in mind. You got the Wild Gunmen, like they're more loose and casual. Like their quarterback, he's kind of like a smart aleck, lazy kind of casual guy. But when it comes on the field, like their team is based off precision route running. And he's the gunslinger quarterback, just throwing the ball everywhere. Or you have the Alexanders, who are like the supreme team in all of Japan, where all of their players are really great and they recruit from all over the country, and they're really superior. They have a Greek theme when it comes to their football team. Like, every team has like its own little theme, and every team gets its own little the mini backstory. Even like individual characters within other teams get their own backstory, which really makes the teams feel like alive. I guess they're not just plot tools for the Devil Bats and Senna to overcome. They're actually storylines in and of themselves, which really helps the show. It's not like other shows, other sports shows, where the other teams are simply there for the main character's team to beat. They don't like Kuroko's basketball does this really well too, where the other teams are actually part of the story. They get their own storylines, backstories, the characters get developed, that kind of stuff. And in Show 21, team members of members of the other teams have reoccurring roles in the show, especially the White Knights. The White Knights are throughout most of the show the team that the Devil Bats have to strive to beat. But even then, the White Knights aren't the best team in the show. Like, yeah, they're the Devil Bat's main rival, and you see Shin is Senna's main rival throughout the whole show, but they aren't the best team. Even the White Knights get beat on more than one occasion. So you really get to feel that the Devil Bats have a lot of obstacles to overcome, but even those obstacles themselves have other challenges. Now, going back to supporting cast, like I said, there's a whole Ranta, like the monkey joke. It's really funny the first half of the show. It kind of gets old, but the comic relief is still there. Even Shin is a great supporting character because he's kind of like the opposite to what Senna is. Shin is like a prodigy when it comes to football. He's really fast. He's really strong. He has good instincts. He just lives, eats, sleeps, breathes football. You know, like he's constantly working out. He sticks to his training regimen. Football is really all he cares about. He's not that smart outside of football, but he has great instincts on the football field. And he's the exact opposite of Senna, despite the speed. You know, except for the speed, they're both really fast. But outside of that, they're nothing alike. You know, Shin's tall, muscular, strong. Senna's none of those things. And it gives you a good contrast between the two. But like I said, even Shin has his own challenges too. Like I said, the White Knights, they lose games. So you see Shin get to face challenges outside of facing Senna, which really develops him as a character, or at least develops his team in the storyline. Now, Eyeshield 21 isn't just like simply like you have a game, the players run around, that kind of stuff. Like I really feel like Kuroko's basketball takes from Eyeshield 21, like the way Kuroko's basketball has like quasi superpowers when they get in the zone. Eyeshield 21 has a similar effect to it, like when they animate Senna running, you know, he has like an aura of energy around him, all those kind of things. You know, everybody has like a special ability that they yell out when they're doing it. Like when Senna spins, it's called the Devil Bat spin, and they call it out every time he uses it. You know, so you still have your typical anime traits. Like I say, Kuroko's basketball like takes from Eyeshield 21. Eyeshield 21 takes from, you know, like Dragon Ball Z or like Yu Yu Hakusho. Is when they use an ability, like it's a big deal. Like when Senna spins, it's a big deal. You can see his aura. Like him spinning is an ability. They treat it like an ability or like some kind of power. So it makes the show more fun to watch. It makes it, you know, it gives the games a little comic relief. It makes it fun, a little more light. So those effects, they add to it. I don't think they detract at all. You know, what's the point of having an animated sports show if it's going to be like just like watching a live action sports show? So I really feel like that adds to it. Senna, like I said, throughout the show, he grows. He does get somewhat stronger, you know, just because he was so weak to begin with. His baseline was bare minimum. But at the end of the show, he's a bona fide football player. He's the best player on his team. You know, he leads them to a championship. He eventually gets drafted to the NFL, which, you know, how many Japanese football players are there in the NFL? I don't think any. But it's cool in the anime to see him go all the way to the league. So, and like I said, the challenges the Devil Bats face, they're constantly evolving. Like in the beginning, their goal is to beat the White Knights, and then they realize, wow, there are like teams beyond the White Knights, and they're constantly having to beat some new team. They even have like teams overseas come and play them. So all in all, it really sets up as a really enjoyable show. It never feels boring to me. The games can drag on a little bit. You know, the games can span like several episodes. But that's mostly like in the latter part of the series. In the beginning, I think most games only last one episode. So that is my anime that you should watch. You know, it's something I wanted to shine a spotlight on because it's a personal favorite of mine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
All the people saying, get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it.